In this episode, we're going to cover a huge announcement from the team in yesterday's town hall concerning the status of soulbound reward cards that are earned through playing the game and directly affect how much money and how you can make money off of the game. So whether you're a current player, a brand new player, somebody just thinking about playing the game, or someone who left in the past because they didn't like soulbound reward cards, you're going to want to hear this, so please stand by. The Splinterlands online collectible tradable card game has had to evolve over the last 7+ years it's been around. The card game itself is much the same, but we've seen a lot of additions and changes within the subsystems within the game to improve the game. One of those subsystems that has had to undergo many changes is the reward system, what you actually get out of the game, how you can make money off of it, and just feel rewarded for actually playing the game. Just to preface what I'm about to talk about and let you know what a big announcement this was, let's take a step back for those that haven't been around for very long or are considering the game. Several years ago, when you played the game and you won matches and you moved up in leagues and you completed your quests, you got dark energy crystals and actual cards that you could take and sell on the market for a profit. Okay. Now, that system proved to be abused by massive bot farms, and I'm not going to go into this, but that led to the whole evolution of the rewards cards being soulbound. And through this evolution, when we hit Rebellion, the rewards cards became soulbound. There is a way to unlock them. It's fairly expensive to unlock them. So what we're talking about here is the whole evolution of the reward system within Splinterlands. Okay, so let's jump to this week. The new rewards card set they talked about, which is due to hopefully come live in October. And it was announced that although the standard foil cards in the reward card set will still be soulbound, it was announced that their unbinding fee is going to be reduced. Now, hold that for a minute, and we'll talk about that in a minute because there's something that weaves in with that. But the big news I have for you is that the new foils that have come about with Conclave Arcana, we have gold foil. Well, gold foil isn't new, but black foil and both arcane variants. All of those, gold foil, black foil, and both arcane variants, if you get one of those in the new reward set, that's going to be unlocked. These are the biggest money cards that will come out of the set. Obviously, the legendaries will probably be more expensive, but those automatically being unbound, not soulbound, is a huge leap forward and a huge, what I would consider a draw in with the recent popularity of Frontier mode. And those cards, which are going to be much lower level than what we're talking about here, and the popularity of playing the game has really risen over the last month and a half since Frontier mode came out. They are changing things around to offer a little bit more incentive for people to come back or to experience the game. I would note that they are also, since they talked about lowering the price of actually unlocking cards, because I haven't unlocked a whole lot of soulbound cards because frankly it's pretty expensive, right? From what I've seen, there's a few cards that are exceptions to the rule, but you pay to unlock the card, and then you might make a couple bucks on top of that when you sell it on the market, but overall it just really wasn't worth it for me. So evidently they've heard people talking about this and they're reducing the prices of unlock. But my main point here is if you got an arcane, a black foil, the cost of unlocking those would be so cost prohibitive, I would almost think that they would have to do this. Anyway, that's the huge announcement. Now, tying in with this, they also announced that unbinding scrolls will now be a thing. So if you get an unbinding scroll, you don't have to pay an unbinding fee. You can choose your favorite card that you want to use it on and unbind it and sell it or whatever else you want to do with it, right? Now, they further talked about that and said that those scrolls will be craftable if you have land. You will be able to get them in chests in the store with glint, okay? and they will be tradable. Okay, this is another thing added to chess, because the things available in chess were kind of limited, so they've been looking at that, and they're going to add these scrolls to the chess. Okay, now a big question came up. Can these be used on old cards? No, they cannot. They can only be used on Conclave Arcana and going forward. So that is one kind of stipulation, because people have invested in the older cards and paid for unlocking fees and this and that, and they didn't want to affect the collectability and value and price of those older sets. So you can make them if you've got land, like I have land. I might start making some of those to unlock some of my cards. You can trade them, and you can get them out of chess. Okay, following on the coattails of that idea, the whole idea of rewards changing under the new set, they also announced a weekly raffle that's going to go into effect. Very much like what's under Frontier mode now, where you play and you win your 5 matches per day, and you get, depending upon your league level, you get entries into the lottery or the giveaway every week. That seems like that was kind of like their beta test for it, so to speak. But everybody likes it, so why not do it again, right? So going forward, they're going to put that into place at some point relatively soon, where there's going to be a weekly raffle for Wild and Modern. There is going to be a fee to enter it. It's a very small fee, 250 DEC, which is around 20 cents, right? And then the same kind of idea applies. You play your matches on a daily basis. You get your entries into the weekly giveaway. The card giveaways will be nice cards, and I'm sure they'll change over time. The tickets will be available. The raffle tickets will be available in chess and can be bought on the Glint store as well. So if you want to improve your odds of getting your weekly prizes, you can buy more with Glint, basically. And that kind of wraps this whole thing in. They also talked about the usage of Glint. There's going to be a lot more uses of Glint, considering that we are winding down with the Rebellion reward set. The new Conclave Arcana reward set will go live, what they talked about it, in October, maybe November, hopefully October. And there will be a lot of need for Glint. So if you're one of those ones that have, on the higher end, you've completed your reward set from Rebellion a while ago, and you've just been saving, there's going to be plenty to use Glint on coming up. And if you don't have your Rebellion reward set completed, and you might want to take a look at it now and consider which cards you want to focus on to get them completed, your favorite cards, right? Say like the epics, I would imagine, since that's the strongest part of that set, and drill in on them and complete what you can complete, because we are coming in on the end of that set, and they'll go out whenever the new set comes in. Probably tell that I'm pretty excited about this. This is just one small part of that town hall. If you're into Splinterlands or thinking about playing Splinterlands, I would encourage you to go over on the official Splinterlands YouTube channel and watch the last town hall. Because they had so much information. Some town halls don't have a whole lot of information. They're just kind of like, we're working on it, talk about, a bunch of different things they're working on. This one was replete with a lot of different good stuff and new stuff that is coming into the game relatively soon. So this has been Bronze Dragon. I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy. And hey, I'll see you in Splinterlands.